What's up, chaps and chappets? Welcome back to the next episode of the Road to Glory. So you might have seen in the previous one, but we kind of screwed up. To be honest, we went and screwed up big time. And the thing is that I usually do aim for elite. You know, I'm a previous top 100 player, and to see myself get gold 2 at best was just, I don't know, it's a bit shambolic, a bit depressing to be honest. But we're trying to aim for the higher reaches, you know, because at the end of the day, even on this game, although I said obviously on FIFA 17 I did get top 100. On this game, I have managed to get, like, Elite 2, Elite 1. It's just not good enough at the moment. But the thing is that this is obviously qualifying month. You know, the Tryhard players are out to play. The pay-to-win teams are out to play. So we basically sell our previous team. We're messing about with different formations, 5 at the back. It's often sort of something that happens to me quite a lot. You know, you lose one game, it goes down the pan. So we're looking to start afresh, start anew, you might say. Because at the end of the day, how else are we going to get the W's in other than the 4-2-3-1 formation? I already made the video on it, of course. I do believe it is the best, and we need the best players, you know, the best value for money players. And that team that you're looking at here is basically revolving around Martial, Ousmane Dembele, and your boy Mbappe. I've actually never used Mbappe on this game yet. I've seen, like, pro players and stuff use him when the game was, like, first starting off. Obviously, they wouldn't touch him now because they've got the Team of the Year cards and all the rest of it, but he's meant to be pretty sick. And also, I've come up against him. I've had the fun time of coming up against him and getting slapped by him. I think a couple of lads, you know, you put like a sniper chem style on him because he's already pretty quick. And he could be pretty decent. So we've managed to get a sort of Premier League, mostly Premier League team because we've got some French links of Bakayoko, CDM. You know, the classic OP players. The classic OP players, really. So I think we've got 80,000 coins that we built this squad with. 80,000 coins. It can build you a decent team now. You think back at the start of FIFA, obviously Martial, something like that's going to cost like much more. It's two sides of a coin type thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, we're playing against much better teams because we started the Road to Glory late, but we can make much better teams. So, you know, it's swings and roundabouts type thing. So Mbappe there, I think he's costing us about 23,000 coins, which is pretty decent. As you can see, he's got some good stats. We already had a Hunter Chem style. I kind of just made a snap decision to go for that one because I had a Hunter Chem style. And it was the only one for around about that buy now price or whatever. So, my. I'm looking forward to getting a haircut on Saturday, I'll tell you now. Because my hair is just now. I have to keep adjusting it every 2 seconds. Deary me. Alright, so we had Courtois in goal. Obviously, he's like the loan or whatever. I think we had the hair as well. We needed all the coins we could get at this point. We realized that we just simply do not have much coins at all. So we had to sell, like, I think we had a bunch of players, probably from packs, you know, rewards. And then we basically just sold all of them, sold them on quite happily too. And we need the coins, like I say, at the end of the day. And here's the thing, I think we got in the end, after selling every single one of these players, we ended up getting like 20,000 coins or something like that. But the thing is I was thinking, you know, maybe we get another player. Maybe we get someone like Choupo-Moting as a substitution. Because he's pretty decent, that informed lad. But the thing is that we need expendable coins because we're not actually making that much money during the course of FUT Champions. Which is kind of annoying because we need to spend coins almost every single game in order to compete. If we can compete with the Team of the Year teams, that is. Just to get squad fitnesses. So it's going to be draining. So this lad, Cypern, is an incredible player. I think I actually sold him and then bought him again. It's like the story of my life on FIFA, to be honest. One player that I kept buying and selling last year was Martial. Remember, literally every time I would stream, I would buy him and then sell him again. The amount of, like, EA tags, I wouldn't be surprised if that's, like, one of the main reasons I had no coins by the end of the game, pretty much. And I'm doing the same on my main account now. In terms of just, that's the thing on my second account, or I call it my second account because this is now, I guess, my main account. So I'm not going to play on my my big team account where I've bought some FIFA points. I'm not a pay-to-win player. I've only bought like £20 of FIFA points or something. But yeah, no, I mean, these are custom tactics. We're playing sort of. It's the way that I think Rocky used to play. He's now retired. My guy, Rocky. But I think he's coming back in FIFA 19, the pro player. He basically played a sort of 4-2-3-1 style, if you're not already familiar with him. But kind of changed the game because back in FIFA 17, everyone was using the 4-1-2-1-2, which is a very sort of narrow, fast-paced style, which It's mainly, whenever I think of that formation, I think of Huge Gorilla, because, well, is he even called Huge Gorilla anymore? I don't even know. Gorilla, but he was just an absolute champ with it. Obviously, won FIWC or whatever. But Gorilla, no, what's his name? Rocky changed it by using a 4-2-3-1 and having a lot of a possession, high pressure plays and all the rest of it. And he recently decided to, like, stop playing for the rest of this year because it is a broken game. I can't imagine the stress, to be honest. I think there's a couple of... I don't know what the exact reason for him doing it was, because he made a statement and it was all in French. And the worst part is about that is it was, like, a picture taken of a document or something. So I couldn't copy and paste it and put it in Google Translate. So I didn't actually know what he said, but... We're kind of going for his type of style anyway, because it's sort of sitting off your opponent to an extent, and then that allows for your CDMs to track back, because in this game it seems to be that controlling your actual defense is much less effective than just running back players, basically. So if you sit that little bit sort of deeper, then you're able to win over possession, basically, in a decent rate, as well as also hopefully not conceding many goals. But with the teams we're coming up against, you know, we've got players that are just going to be scoring screamers from outside the box. But we're going into divisions. I think this is our first game one in divisions. It's only Division 9. I'm not going to hype myself up. But at this point, I think we're using a Roma kit, and I decided to change it. And then I changed it to the Arsenal kit, and I thought, why not go for something fresh? Juventus, obviously, played against Spurs yesterday. Spurs did really well to get the result 2-2 away from home. I think it was like Juventus went 2-0 up. A couple of sort of chances where they could have put the game to bed, and then Spurs managed to get back in it, and deservedly so in the end, to be fair. So going into the second game, we've got Juventus kit. It's looking fresh. To be honest, it does look decent. I'm not going to lie to you. So we cut in Martial tucking it away. What a goal. Beautiful stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just ripping through these opponents. It's easy times. But the thing is as well, I have a theory that because there isn't as many players... Geez, my hair every time. Because there's not many players on online seasons, I have a theory that the sort of standard is going to be better, because you're going to find players, or at least for Division 9, 8, 7 or whatever, you're going to find players that don't really play it too much, but could honestly be like top 100 foot champs, because the game is... The divisions, the only point I can see of playing divisions is just for grinding before foot champions. Not to get coins, but just to practice in Division 1. That's the only thing that I seem to be able to think of, to be honest, because 15,000 coins for winning Division 1... Compare that to Foot Champions rewards. I mean, that is nothing at all. So, yeah, Divisions are a little bit of a strange one this year. But at the end of the day, I just thought we might as well grind it up, get a bit of practice for our squad, see how good it is. But the thing is that it's not exactly a realistic bit of practice, because the standard, the jump in standard that we're about to witness, unless, of course, we are somehow bumping into a top 100 player. But fortunately, I can confirm I don't think we did bump into any top 100 players, unless they just choked against me, but I pretty much can guarantee that we didn't. I mean, we're 5-0 up in this game. Mbappe, look at that. He tucks it away. I think he's got 4-star weak foot. That's the thing. You've got a front three. Well, I'd say the front three. We changed the 4-2-3-1 in-game from a 4-3-2-1 to a 4-2-3-1. So, Ousmane Dembele, 5-star weak foot. I think he's got 5-star skill moves as well. He's mad. Martial, 4-star, 4-star. And Mbappe, 4-star, 4-star. So, it's just incredible. It's incredible. It's the best in the biz. As you can see, we have 4-2-3-1. We're 2-0 down. How embarrassing is this? Against a 4-1-2-1-2 wide in Division 9. So, it basically got to half-time. And I think I was just like listening to music. I was just kind of zoning out. You know when you're playing a bit of FIFA, you just kind of zone out. You're not focusing on what is actually happening. And then I just thought, all right, let's sort this game out. So we get it back to 2-2. A bit of a lucky deflection, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't block it, it's going in. So either way, you know, I think we kind of deserved it, to be honest. And then Cypern getting a goal, because I think that finisher chem style really does make a difference. And we do something that I should have done quite a long time ago. We've got tele-broadcast camera angle coming into play instead of a classic camera angle. And I think I don't know, for me, it just, I feel like it is a better camera angle overall. I feel like maybe for the 4-1-2-1-2, when you're playing more sort of focusing on the individual players dribbling, the 4-1-2-1-2 is a little bit in, I don't know, like, it's just a bit better, I think. I don't know, I'm really struggling to really think whether it is, though. That's the thing. Nonetheless, my player does the splits there as he gets taken down. Pretty mad what Bakayoko made me do there, but we tuck it away underneath Schmeichel. It's looking good. We're in the 4th game. This to win the division, of course. It's beautiful play there. Ousmane Dembele, what a goal on his left peg. That's the thing, is that wasn't even a driven shot. I feel like I need to get the balance right. The thing is with driven shots, I kind of do them way too much, to be honest. Bear in mind this guy's on a red card as well, so this is pretty much GG's already. And he gives away another penalty, but I think I do driven shots a bit too much. I think I need to get my balance right for this weekend, because often it's kind of a high risk, high reward. Like, a lot of the time the keeper's not going to save it when you pull it off. But if you screw it up, and it can be quite easy to screw it up, you're going to drag it wide much easier than you would with a normal shot, or sky it potentially. Like, you could even sky it, so, or just not get enough. Like, driven shots, you need that bit more time. You need that bit more time, and don't know. You have to wait and see how it goes this weekend. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping for elite. If I don't get elite, I'm going to be disappointed, to be honest, because I feel like this squad, almost no matter what squad we come up against, you might be seeing a different Mbirchy explaining how it went after and basically saying we couldn't handle the squads. But I feel like this squad should be good enough to handle whatever comes at us, basically, because, well, I'm not going to say we're going to win every game, but I feel like we should be able to get elite, hopefully. Touch wood, so luckily we got a win desk as well, I'll tell you now. But Ousmane Dembele doing a lovely bit of skill. He's so sick. Honestly, he's so good. And the thing is, like, 6,000 coins for 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest. So we play ball through. I really do like Gomez. I haven't really talked about him much in this episode, but we play him as the cam. Initially, Roberto Firmino was going to be the cam in the 4-2-3-1 formation that we do switch to. If you want to see the player instructions, you might have to skip a little bit further back in the video, because we did actually show the player instructions, but the custom tactics obviously we've shown as well for the 4-2-3-1. It's basically, I mean, I could, in fact, if you don't want to skip back, I could basically say now, stay back while attacking left back, right back, 2 CDMs, stay back while attacking cut passing lanes, and then getting behind on strikers. So, yeah, that is the end of this video, of course, as we win Division 9. We got a decent record. We're unbeaten, of course. But I don't know. We'll see how we get on in Foot Champions. I'm hoping we can get elite. Like I say, I'll be disappointed if we can't. So, yeah, looking forward to this weekend. We'll see how it goes. Foot Champions rewards video should be out tomorrow. And I'll see you chaps and chapheads on the next one.
I'm sick of it. I'm getting roasted. I like my ham and cheese toasties toasted. It's in the name, it's in the game, it's EA Sports. Stay in your lane, mate.